Gold Women's Health and Business Awards Gala here at Mercy University. I am here to introduce Dawn. Dawn Hutchison is an entrepreneur, a friend of mine for over 30 years. We've worked together on a lot of projects. She did the setup today and the decor. She is going to be your MC tonight. Dawn has been in business for over 20 years maybe, and has been very active in her community, her kids, and a lot of nonprofits that she does work with. And we're here tonight to honor several people, and Dawn is your MC tonight, so here is Dawn Hutchison.
It's hot in here. Well, he's playing the song Boss Lady because that's kind of what everybody calls me, the Boss Lady. The Boss Lady. Allison gave you a little brief synopsis of me. My business is DKT Creative Occasions. I also recently just opened up an event hall in Newark, New Jersey called Exclusive Events. Like she said, I do a lot of giving back to people. I believe in giving back to the community what I was blessed with. And so tonight I hear a lot of women in here who giving back and who are honorees. And I'm gonna be your MC. I hope we're here to have a little fun. The DJ already took us to the club. He done took us to the club, so we gotta get right now. Yeah, that music was right? Okay, so welcome again to the 2026 Gold Women's Health and Business Awards Gala. I'll be your host for this incredible evening tonight as we celebrate women who didn't just dream big, but they did something about it. Y'all come. So get comfortable, get connected, and get ready to be inspired. Before we dive into the heart of tonight, I want to take a moment to welcome the woman who made all this possible. Please join me in welcoming the head of the Gala Committee and CEO of Light of Gold PR Marketing and Consulting, Deborah Dixon Anderson. Oh, she coming in like she at the club.
Oh yeah, I'm at the club. Welcome everyone. Oh my gosh, it feels so good to say to you, welcome to the Gold Women's Health and Business Awards Gala. We've been working on this event for 4 or 5 months, just like diligently, consistently shaping this event. And it's so exciting to see all of your beautiful faces. You look fantastic. So you rocked the red carpet. I love seeing you do that. That was fantastic. And so we are going to we're going to honor some queens in leadership, in community, in health, in media, in law. I mean, these are women. Here's the thing to keep in mind. As women, we do the work, we get it done, but sometimes we're dismissed. A lot of times we're paid less. We're not always considered for a bunch of projects, unfortunately, but we just stay steadfast and we just keep going. And so we have women we're honoring in wellness as well. And so we're super excited to have you here with us this evening. I'm so honored that we have with us our Deputy Manhattan Borough President, Maisha Smith. Here she is. And so what you didn't know that we were going to do be not just the trophies, not just the awards, but also some wonderful citations. So I'm going to turn it over to our wonderful Deputy Manhattan.
Thank you, and thank you all. It's such a pleasure to be here. And I just wanted to echo what you've already heard tonight. This room is why we do what we do. We're in these spaces to make sure that we are uplifting the voices, the expertise, the knowledge, and the backbone of what makes Manhattan fantastic. And it's these women who run Manhattan. That's what I like to say a lot. So I wanted to just take a moment to say thank you to everyone for being here. And I've brought a few certificates officially signed by our Manhattan Borough President, Brad Hoylman-Siegel, and myself, to congratulate each of you and to acknowledge the amazing work that you do in all of your communities that make our communities safer, smarter, better, and more successful. So again, I wanted to just thank everybody and congratulate you all on a fantastic event, fantastic music, fantastic energy, and to ask you to continue to do what you're doing. In times like this, where turning on the news feels like an effort in all of our shared ability to take a little bit of self-care, I welcome you to turn it off sometimes. I welcome you to turn it off and turn to your neighbors. In times like this, we get local. We take care of each other, we take care of our people, and that's what you all already do. So thank you for being that example. Thank you for your continued effort, and thank you for supporting all of us with a fantastic community, with fantastic leadership, and continued hard work, even in trying times. So I just wanted to come here and say that. Thank you to everybody for inviting us, and thank you so much for the work that you do. Keep it up. It is what makes this city run. Don't let anybody tell you different. So thank you so much. Yeah, sorry.
While we give out the citations, I'm going to ask all the honorees to hold off on making their speeches until later, until you get your actual award and trophy. So right now we're doing the citations, and so, yes. So, certificate of appreciation, recognition of your commitment, dedication to advancing women-owned small businesses and bolstering community well-being in Manhattan. I thank you for your service. S. Mitra Kalita. Woo! Yes. Yes, we're gonna stop, take pictures. Thank you. Okay, so this honoree is not here with us because her mom was sick, so she wasn't able to be here. But Allison Cohen is a wonderful titan in human resources and business and helping you grow your business as you grow your staff. I know she would be honored to get this award, so I'm just gonna take this for her. But we wanna honor Allison Cohen as well. So give it up for her. So we'll hold on to that for her. So, in recognition of your commitment, here we go. All right, don't get too loud in here. Nakisha Smith. Here we go. Nakisha Smith. Who brought all her ladies from Brooklyn. Yes. Look at her. What? I didn't even know you was in a boot, girl. What?
Wouldn't have known it.
No.
But it matches.
It matches. Yes, it does. Thank you. Congratulations. All right. And so she's not here, but she has a wonderful representative. So I love my Juneteenth family. So Athenia Rodney. So we have Miss Anita coming up here to accept for her beautiful daughter. So she is here looking all fly. Look at her. Oh my goodness.
You're in the way of the light.
Yes, it's hers too. All right, and so this is our legal eagle. That's what I love to call Rachel Cayley. Rachel Cayley for legal excellence. Woo! Fabulous.
She wants me to take pictures.
Congratulations. All right. And so, this woman has done so much in health and for HIV and music. You don't know she's a music titan from back in the day? Miss Maria Davis. Give it up for her. Give it up. Fantastic. Maria Davis. Congratulations. All right. So, I love this Latina sister who's doing big things in Brooklyn in cinema and in independent film, Emmeline Stewart. Let's give it up for her. You'll hear some more about her story later on. Thank you. We're almost done. All right, I don't see him in the room. Is Lawrence Miles here? Okay, I don't see Lawrence Miles. So Lawrence is the man behind the women. Okay, so he's worked at the New York Women's Chamber for many years and has been a staunch supporter of women in business. And unfortunately, he's not here right now. We'll hold on to that for him. He might come later. So if he does, we'll have this for him. All right, so this is a big surprise. I didn't tell her that she was getting this. So she is like my graphic design, now my event planning daughter, and I'm her marketing mom. Miss Katani Gray, who's been working with me for 10 years as a partner. She's fantastic. So it was really hard to hide this from her because she's been helping me plan all this. It was not easy. So we might have to have someone from Juneteenth come up for this citation because she couldn't make it tonight. She had to go to her goddaughter's graduation, Taisha Eason. I love Taisha. So Deborah, come on up. Because she has been so flawless in helping us plan this gala with all of her experience that she has with Juneteenth's Black Kings Award. And she has been amazing and just always giving with advice and support and everything. So this, I already texted her and said, I have a surprise for you. Fortunately, she'll be here later and we'll be able to give that to her.
We have one final one that I wanted to surprise. We wanted to give an appreciation note to Light of Gold as an institution. Thank you so much for all you do. Thank you for this room of amazing women that you helped celebrate. I just want to say, she got me here. She was tireless in saying that you all needed this and you deserve this, and you really do. So you have a beacon here and a supporter, and you have a leader here that Manhattan needs. So thank you so much for all this.
Sorry. Tell me how to hold it.
Yes,
yeah.
Now.
Okay.
Nice. Yes.
Thank you so much. So this was great. Let's see what we have next on our program. Let's see. I think we're doing pretty good. Thank you so much for coming. We appreciate it. Thank you. Give it up for our wonderful Manhattan Deputy Borough President. I was so excited when I found out that Maisha Smith was going to be coming to be here. So this was just amazing to have her in the room. So, all right. Okay. Now, who's over there?
You ready?
Okay. All right. Okay.
First, I want to say before we even get to the second part is happy belated Mother's Day to all the mothers in the room, because we deserve a citation, an award. There are so many hats that we wear, people don't even understand. The barber, the chef, the preacher, the chauffeur, everything. So, these women have earned single word of recognition they received tonight, but we're not done yet. We have one more very special presentation before dinner. I'm gonna feed y'all. Because I seen them claps got a little light. The crackers and cheese wasn't enough. Maybe we gotta get some more wine. But this very special presentation, I'm gonna welcome to the stage Katani to present our special award for this evening.
Thank you, Dawn. I've had the privilege of knowing Deborah Dixon Anderson since 2015. At that time, I've watched her show up for her clients, for her community, for every woman, every person in this room in some way, shape, or form. She's not just a colleague, she is a friend, a force, and frankly, an inspiration. 20 years in business is not a small thing. Especially when you spent those 20 years lifting people up along the way, breast cancer survivor, care for her mother during Alzheimer's, and everything in between. So, can I have her award, please? And you come up here too. On behalf of the K District and everyone here in this room, it is my absolute honor and pleasure to present this award to the founder and CEO of Light of Gold PR and Consulting. Wow. Sorry. Light of Gold PR Marketing and Consulting. There we go. Deborah Dixon Anderson. She can give a speech a little real quick.
All right. Thank you so much. So I feel like when I'm always thinking about, and some of you might be able to relate to me with this. When I first started working in technology, it was 1996. 1997, I was on the cover of Technology magazine because I adopted the internet. And I was told I was crazy, and why was I wasting my time with this technology, because it was not going anywhere. So we know how that ended, right? So there's many times where you're in your life that you're going to be told, that's ridiculous, don't do that, you're going to fail. You're hearing this over and over again. So sometimes you have to change your community, and you have to be very careful about who you share your dreams with. Because if you are not careful, they can actually desecrate that dream because they don't understand it, they don't see the vision. So I worked in tech and IT for about 8 to 10 years, and as you can tell, being behind a computer, hammering out code didn't feel like a good fit for me. So I went into PR marketing just when social media was starting. I came from tech. I totally understood social media. I loved it. I said, oh, I'm all over this. I got my YouTube page up. I did all this stuff. If you look at my YouTube, it started back in 2008. Everybody in PR marketing, my new career, told me I was nuts. Doesn't make any sense. Social media, isn't that for kids? That's ridiculous. I was like, wow, this is familiar. I think I just heard this 8 years ago with the internet. And so I stuck with it, and we know what happened with that. So years later, this is new technology, AI. Yes, some of us are afraid of it, and I understand that. And so same thing, similar thing happened. So I'm saying this to say to you, if there's something that you really believe in, that you really want to do, that makes you get up in the morning and want to do it without, you don't care about the money, you just love doing it, then find a way to do that. Even if it means it's a side hustle, even if it means that your little circle shrinks So, you know, you can have 2 or 3 people that believe in you, and that's like life. You don't need a crowd. You don't need 8, 10, 50, 100 people. 2 or 3 people will give you life, and they will just make you want to get up in the morning because they believe in you. And I'll be honest with you, sometimes, and you know this, you may love them, you may be connected to them by blood. Sometimes family is not just by blood, but also by spirit, right? So it's also by spirit. So I have to say this, even though he doesn't always understand what the heck I'm doing, my husband, Rick, is always supporting me. Most of the time I'll say, I'll give him this crazy idea, and he's like, what? Okay, that sounds good. Go for it, babe. And I was like, well, I need a little bit of money to do some of this. You didn't tell me that. But he's always supporting me with everything that I'm doing. So I have to honor my husband, Rick Anderson, because he is sitting with me. I mean, through everything, through breast cancer in 2000, and it was very scary. Back in 2016, I heard those words that scare a lot of us, and it's you have breast cancer. And here's the thing, my mother was still alive. She was going through Alzheimer's. My cousin Carl, we're first cousins, DJ Carl Fleetwood. Our mothers were sisters. So I know he misses his Aunt Tootie, just like I miss her, but I was taking care of my mom, and I didn't even think about myself. All I thought about was who's gonna take care of mom, and I still remember Rick saying to me, we're gonna get someone to help take care of mom, but I'm gonna become your caregiver, because now you have to focus on yourself. And you know, I didn't even hear that in my brain because I was so worried about my mother. And how many of us do that? We put all of our energy into other people. Women, we're nurturers, we're givers, and a lot of times we're taking care of the world. Partners, children, parents, everybody. So one of the biggest lessons that I learned, I want you to take this with you. Your self-care, how you take care of yourself, has got to come first. It's non-negotiable. Remember, say this every day. I am non-negotiable. Me. Say, I want to hear you say it. I am non-negotiable. Because you know what? We keep negotiating ourselves, and we end up on the bottom of the list. Every time. Not sometimes. Most of the time. And so I'm saying this to encourage our women and some of our wonderful good men, and we need our men to support us too. Whether they're partners, brothers, dads, sons, we need support from our men too. You have to take care of your self-care. You have to take care of yourself. It's so important because I've seen caregivers pass away before the person that they were taking care of. And I'm very passionate about this. I've seen it, I've lived it, and the hardest thing I had to learn how to say to my mom was no, because I had to take care of myself and she wasn't making the best decisions. That was the hardest thing I ever had to do in my life. My mother was my queen. Everything, she gave me advice my whole life, and then suddenly with the Alzheimer's, she wasn't thinking the same. And so I had to learn how to say, Mom, I have to go do this today and I'll come see you tomorrow. And that was the hardest thing that I had to do, but I did it because now in the throes of breast cancer, I had to learn how to take care of Deborah. I lost my hair, my eyebrows. I'm looking at myself, didn't even recognize myself. Have you ever heard of the, I think it's called the cold cap? When you were going through some of my sisters understand what that is. It's something that you put on your head for like an hour or two before chemo, and so that you don't lose all your hair. And I still remember Rick looking at me like, what? You want? He said, babe, we can get you any wig you want. You could be Beyonce one week. You could be, it's okay. And I learned God stripped me bare during that 1 year. I lost my hair, my eyebrows, but then I also lost my fear. Because I felt like if I could face this, I can do anything. And so it's fine. fine. It was fine. So it's not what you lose. Sometimes it's what you gain. A lot of times we're thinking we're losing and we're gaining. You know what I'm talking about. Sometimes it's that man you can't get off your mind and you got to have him. Sometimes when you lose them, you gain. And I love my husband, but he knows he says number 3. Okay? I went through some stuff. I went through some stuff. I made some bad decisions. I chose some bad relationships. But number 3 was the charm for me. Number 3 was the charm. So I'm just saying this to say that I'm going to turn this back over to Dawn. That you are fearless, you are beautiful, you can do anything that you set your mind to. Let your haters be your motivators. I mean, don't let people just twist you into knots where you start feeling like you cannot do stuff, you can't leave the house, you can't do anything because they're in your ear, and it's all because of how they feel about themselves. It has nothing to do with you. Some of it's jealousy. Some of it is like, how dare you go out and decide to be so fearless and do this? I wanted to do this too 10 years ago. Well, why didn't you? But that's not your fault. So I want you to remember that you can do anything that you set your mind to. You are fearless. You're beautiful. You can do this. We're going to talk about some new programs and activities that we have coming up with like Gold PR and Gold Wellness Circle. How many of you are ready for the FIFA World Cup? It's coming. It's coming. It's here. So we got to find some way to make some money and to get together, okay, and work together. Let's do this, okay? So thank you so much. I love you all. We're going to break for dinner. I'm going to turn this over for Dawn.
Y'all give it up for this phenomenal woman. Now you done got this beautiful boy, you done left it here. You just was motivating everybody else and you forgot your motivation up here. So, I'm going to pour into y'all because I know y'all hungry. The wine, we're going to call Uber Eats and get some more wine. But I want to bring up our guest performer for this evening, and I'll start to call tables. I also want you to keep in mind that the table, when you go out for the buffet, it's from both ends. So the same thing is on both ends, so you can start a line coming from the right and a line coming from the left. Okay? So where is Miss Ruth Kendall? Is she in the room? She's going to bless us with her voice during dinner. I'll call tables in between there. I won't interrupt her, so I'll come and tap your table. So she's going around.
No, everybody.
You want everybody to go through the back door. Okay. It might be a little difficult for the front people. Okay? But I'm going to work with you. She's coming around. Y'all want me to sing meanwhile? No, you don't. Y'all definitely gonna leave. If I start singing, y'all gonna leave. I heard her warming up and she sounds very, very, very good. I heard you. Don't get shy now. They're connecting? Okay. So now I get to entertain y'all a little more. Ain't y'all happy? Y'all been clap for me? I see what table gonna go last to eat. I see what table gonna last to eat. Now look at they trying to clap off first. Table 1 is not going first. They are not. I just can't see the back because y'all got the lights on. See, they back there, look, they hungry. They was here first. Y'all said 6 o'clock, they was here at 5:45 lined up. Looking for them grapes and them crackers. So they are hungry. I'm gonna start with the people in the back. But some insight. I see a lot of wonderful people in this room. I do. So while she's getting that, I am going to start a little bit. I'll call the first table. I'll call table 1 and table 11. And then I'll do 2 and 10. And that's the way, so it'll go from front to back. Y'all okay with that? Okay. Table 2, you here by yourself. So some people go... DJ, are you connecting her speaker to yours, or are they connecting it to this mic? Okay. And can we get somebody to turn the air up again? If we could call Ebony or maintenance or somebody so we could get some air.
Good evening, everyone. I'll just be doing some songs. Yes, excited to be here to celebrate all these amazing people and for such a great cause. Thank you.
Okay, all right.
And let my love has come along. Ooh, my lonely days are over. And life is like a song. Oh, yeah, yeah. At last, the skies up above are blue. Ooh, my heart was wrapped up in clover. The night I looked at you, I found a dream that I could speak to, a dream that I could call my own. I found a thrill to press my cheek to, a thrill that I never known. Oh yeah, yeah, when you smile, you smile. Oh, and then the spell was cast. Ooh, and here we are in heaven. For you are mine at Let's have a couple more songs for y'all. May you grow up to be true. May you always know the truth and see the light surrounding you. May you build a ladder to the stars and climb on every run. May you stay forever young. Forever young. Forever young. Forever young. May you stay forever young. When you're weary, yeah, feeling small, when tears are in your eyes, I'll dry them all. I'm on your side. Oh, when times get rough and friends just can't be found, like a bridge over troubled water, I will lay me down like a bridge over troubled water. I will lay me down. Sail on, silver girl. Sail on by. Your time has come to shine. All your dreams are on their way. See how they shine. Oh, if you need a friend, I'm sailing right behind, like a bridge over troubled water. I will ease your mind like a bridge over troubled water. I will ease your mind. Grow up to be righteous. Grow up to be true. Strong foundation. See the light surrounding you. I'm on your side. When times get rough and friends just can't be found, like a bridge over troubled water, I will lay me down like a bridge over troubled water. I will lay me down. I will lay me down. I will lay me down.
Sing it, girl. All right, all right, all right. Roger.
You're broken down and tired of living life on a merry-go-round, but you can find a fighter. I see it in you, so we can walk it out and move. Mountains, we can walk it out. Ooh, mountains, and I'll rise up, rise like the waves. I'll rise up, I'll rise unafraid. I'll rise up, and I'll do it 1,000 times again. I'll rise up, high like the waves. I'll rise up, I'll rise unafraid. I'll rise up, and I'll do it 1,000 times again. For you, for you, for you, for you. The silence isn't quiet, and it feels like it's getting hard to breathe. I know you feel like dying. I promise we'll take the world to its feet. Ooh, mountains, bring it to its feet. Ooh, mountains, and I'll rise up, high like the waves. I'll rise up, in spite of the ache. I'll rise up, and I'll do it 1,000 times again. I'll rise up, high like the waves. I'll rise up, in spite of the ache. I'll rise up, I'll do it 1,000 times again. For you, for you, for you, for you. All we need is hope, and but that we have each other, and but that we have each other. It's just a pleasure being with you all.
Y'all give it up. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. As we are eating, please make sure you go and see our vendors and get some information, buy some merchandise. And the vendors, we also want to extend that you can grab something to eat too. After people come and visit your tables, make sure you get a little bite to eat. We don't want y'all to pass out over there. So make sure you go see them. Go visit a table. Meet somebody new. And we'll be back in a little bit.
Sexy, strut your stuff. Strut your. Hey, okay.
Hi sis, how you
Hello,
doing?
darling. How are you?
I am blessed and
What
highly
is your
favored.
name? Yes, you are.
My name is Anita Fisher.
Anita Fisher.
Yes.
And where are you from, Anita Fisher?
I am from Brooklyn, East
Brooklyn.
New York.
Brooklyn is taking over. in
You
here.
better know that.
And who are you here to honor?
I am honoring my daughter.
Your daughter.
Yes, CEO Juneteenth New York.
Let me tell you about your daughter. Let me tell you about
That's
your
my
daughter.
baby girl.
Let me tell you something. I used to live in the same building with your daughter on
Okay.
Pulaski.
Oh,
Yes,
yes.
I lived on the second floor.
I remember.
Yes.
Look at you.
Yes.
Oh my God.
And
Come on,
I
somebody
love
to
your
get a hug.
daughter.
Ooh,
Yes.
I know you
I
do.
love your
just-
daughter. I believe in her. And I'm so proud of everything that
Yes.
she has just
Yes, she
brought
makes
to
her mother very
this
proud.
is so I can imagine.
And I am so honored to be receiving an award for her.
Yes.
And it's like, so I'm putting out the best foot forward.
Yes.
She's my number one up the number one
There
and my
you
only
go.
girl. So
There
you
go.
know.
She is amazing.
Thank you so
And
much.
the
She
community
is.
needs her.
Yes. We
So
need
gotta-
more like
yes,
her.
Yes, she's a treasure. We gotta
Yes,
keep.
she
We gotta
is,
keep
definitely.
her. All
I
right.
so appreciate you.
Yes, I appreciate you too, and you look
Okay.
beautiful.
Thank you so much.
All right.
Okay. Blessings.
Yes. Come on down. Hi, beautiful. How are you? I'm good. How are you?
I'm wonderful.
What's your name?
Charlesetta.
Charlesetta. Where are you from?
I am from New Jersey.
Me too. Jersey in the house.
Newark.
Okay.
And
I'm
now
in
I-
Union.
Okay.
Yeah,
My
we
best friend
neighbors.
lives in Union.
We neighbors.
And now I live in Morris County.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what brought you here tonight?
This lovely lady, my big sister over here, Deborah.
That's your big sister?
Yes.
That's my girl.
Yes.
That's my girl.
Deborah. Yes. That's
She's
why I'm
amazing.
here to support her.
Yes. I
Yep.
love
She
it.
said she was having a game. I said I'm there. Just tell me
She
when
put
and
on an
where.
amazing event.
Yes, she
and
does.
I couldn't be more happier and honored.
Oh, I am too.
All
It's
right.
been a joy.
So what are you most excited about tonight?
Just seeing the honorees and
Yes.
seeing how everything goes
Yes.
and supporting Deborah,
Yes.
hearing her speak.
Yes.
And
And something
supporting
that's
the
for
event.
us, by us.
Yes. Supporting this beautiful event.
That's
and
it.
I'm excited about
That's
it.
it. Well, I'm so glad you're here.
Thank you.
Have a wonderful evening,
too.
and I'll be talking to you soon. All right.
to you soon.
All
Take
right. Take care. Hello, beautiful. Wow. Okay, you look beautiful.
Thank you. So
What's
do
your
you.
name?
I'm Ruth.
Hi, Ruth. Where are you
I'm from Brooklyn, New York.
from? Brooklyn. Oh
Yes.
my goodness. Who are you here to honor?
Everyone.
Everyone.
Yes.
I love it. What are you most excited about tonight?
I'm most excited about hearing about, amplifying women's stories, honoring them, just being a very uplifting and very community-based
Absolutely.
place. Yes.
Absolutely. And what are you wearing? Beautiful.
Me? It's a green dress.
You're giving Devil Wears Prada.
Yeah.
Yeah. What we doing? What we doing?
Yeah, I just gotta show my best self as I perform. So
You look beautiful.
Thank
And
you.
face beat to
Thank
the gods.
you. You
Okay.
look beautiful.
All right,
Thank
sunshine.
you.
Well, thank you for coming.
Thank you, my
I'll be talking to you
honor.
later
Yes,
on. All
thank
right.
you.
Come on, beautiful. You look familiar too. I don't know why. I'm gonna put my finger on it.
Okay. Yeah, we were. Yeah.
Come over this way a little bit. There we go. What's your name, darling?
My name is Tiara Martin.
And where are you from, Tiara?
The BX Bronx.
Oh, the Bronx, the boogie down.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
And who are you here to honor?
So I'm just here to support everyone, honor everyone. Just to be in a room with people that are making a difference in the community is truly
Yes.
amazing. So
I
yeah.
love that.
Yeah.
Sisterhood,
Mhm,
right?
mhm.
We gotta stick with each other, support
Absolutely.
each other, right?
Yes,
We
yes.
got enough going against us, right?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. Your earrings are beautiful.
Oh,
Tell
thank
me a
you.
story about those earrings.
Okay, so I have a business called Elephant's Closet.
Oh.
So this is just like, yeah, I love elephants.
I
so
love
yeah.
elephants
Yeah.
too. I love everything elephants. My mother, God rest her soul, she had elephants all over the house. She said the trunks up mean money, it's good luck.
Yes, yes.
So I love elephants. So you got to give me your information.
Oh yes, absolutely, yes.
All right.
So my business is called Elephant's Closet, so it's a skincare line, and basically is taking wild botanicals meets intentional skincare. So taking things from the earth, Mother Nature, plants, botanicals, and infusing it intentionally into skincare. So restoring confidence, making it affordable and accessible to people.
That sounds amazing.
Yeah.
And freckles for the win.
Oh yes, like yeah,
Yes, they look beautiful.
You too. Take care.
All
Many
right.
blessings.
Yes, you too. I gotta get your information too, okay? All right. Hey, beautiful.
How are you?
Good. You look beautiful.
Thank you, thank you so much.
So, tell me a little bit about this ensemble. What you got
Hey, I just put it
You just
together.
put
It's
it
me,
on.
right?
You put it
on.
on. It is on.
Thank you,
It's
thank
on.
you so much.
Beautiful.
Thank you so
What's
much.
your name?
My name is Denise.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to
And
meet
where
you as well.
from?
I'm from Long Island by way of Brooklyn.
Okay, Brooklyn is here.
Yes.
Brooklyn is taking over. Who
Yes.
you here to honor?
Lakeisha Smith.
Come on, Lakeisha again. Tell me what is one of your most
Yeah.
fondest moments with Lakeisha?
Just coming in for I've been with Nikisha now almost 3 years, and just with coming into class, I was feeling very nervous because everyone had been there, and she just made everyone feel so welcome. You know, when you get to a certain age, it's perceived that we're supposed to be maybe put out the pasture.
Right.
Nikisha guides us up, moving, rocking, and it is such a blessing. Her spirit, her commitment. I don't know if you saw her this evening. She came in here with a boot on her foot.
Yes.
And that's the love and devotion and determination that she gives all of us. And I just had to be here this evening. I love her with all my heart.
Oh my goodness. Well, that is an amazing story. I'm glad you're here to honor her. I'm excited. I want to meet Nikisha myself. I want to see what all the talk is about. Well, you
And
have
maybe come to one of our
and then I'm
always
going to come to one of the
classes.
classes. That's
And see what
it.
it's all about.
Yeah, sounds good.
Okay.
Well, it was wonderful talking
Thank
to
you.
you.
Enjoy
You have an
the rest of your
amazing
evening.
evening. Yes. Bye. We done? We done? So welcome.
Thank you.
Distinguished honoree.
Thank you very much.
I have learned so much about you in these past couple of weeks. You are amazing. Your story is just out of this world.
Thank you.
I'm in music business myself, so
Okay,
you are
okay.
like an inspiration to me.
Thank you. Thank
And I don't think they could have honored a better person.
Thank you so much.
So tell me a little bit about you.
Well, my name is Maria Davis.
Yes.
And I am an AIDS activist
Yes.
and survivor.
Yes.
But I do more than HIV and AIDS. Right now, community has a lot of health disparities. So I'm doing breast cancer, mammograms. I'm doing HIV testing. We're doing high blood pressure screening, diabetes. You know, our community. Unfortunately, we found out how sick people was during COVID
Exactly.
because people were using the emergency room as a clinic instead
Right.
of going to a regular doctor.
Exactly. And getting
So,
those testings.
Yes,
done,
and getting
right?
testings and screenings done. I know some of the times it's very scary.
Yes.
And the unfortunate thing is now our younger people dying younger and younger of cancer.
Yes.
I know like 5 young people that died of cancer.
Yes.
So we need to get these screenings. I'm sure it's the stress in the environment.
Mm-hmm.
And right now we living in crazy times. So, you know, I'm out here. I'm also doing civic engagement. I have a health summit coming up called the Strategy 2 on May 30th with my partners June Moses and Trayvon.
All right. And how can
Butler.
people find out more about that?
Well, they can go to the strategy
Okay.
at gmail.com.
All right. Strategy at gmail.com, y'all. We got to learn so we can go out and support.
Yes, yes, yes. And so, you know, right now we're in some serious times. People do not have the option to stay home.
They don't.
You must go out and you must vote.
Yes.
And if we think we're going to turn the midterms around, we're not going to turn them in our beds.
Right.
We're going to turn the midterms around by us going and voting, taking our children to vote, our grandchildren, our community.
Yes.
If you have a car, drive somebody to go and vote. Early voting starts June 13th.
Yes.
And it's till the 21st, that's Sunday. And then the actual election day is on June 24th.
Okay. Everybody, I got to get out and vote. It's important.
Yes. It's a matter of life and death.
Yes, it is.
Yes.
Yes, it is. Well, it's a pleasure. I
Thank
can't
you.
wait to hear your speech.
Thank you.
And learn even some more about you.
Yes. And you look beautiful. And
Oh,
you
thank
look
you.
beautiful too.
Thank you. Thank you. Let me get a hug. God bless you. Maria Davis, y'all. Hello, beautiful.
Hello.
What's
How
your
are you?
name? I'm good.
My name is Lucia Dragos.
All right. And Lucia, tell us a little bit about yourself.
I'm originally from Bulgaria. I've been here 26 years. I worked as a Queen's Public Television supervising producer, so I told short documentaries, cultural, and now I'm a founder of also Queen's Curated and real estate agent.
right.
A lot of hats.
How can we find you if we want to do real estate, if we want to learn about film? How do we find you?
You can go to luciadragos.com. So this is Lucia, Lucia, and then dragosh.com. But I'm here today to celebrate my friend who is nominated, Mitra Kalita.
Oh my goodness.
Yes, she's a powerhouse.
Yes, she is. I had the pleasure of interviewing her earlier, and I'm so excited. What are you excited about tonight?
I'm very excited to hear the speeches and to celebrate women that do from diverse backgrounds and diverse businesses to see, the achievements that they accomplished.
All right. And tell us a little bit about this outfit. You look beautiful.
Thank you. I think this is Tina Turk.
All right.
Yes.
Love it.
I
Well, you
love
look
it.
beautiful.
Thank you so
Have an
much.
amazing
So
evening.
do you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
All right, everybody. Lucia.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye. All right. Come on over. Ooh, I love that color on you. You look beautiful.
My favorite color. Think I love you.
I'm glad that's your look. We in the same family.
Yes,
There we
yes.
go. So, what's your name?
My name is Eula Guest.
Eula
and
Guest.
yes, and I'm an author of this book, Rising Against Narcissistic Abuse.
Oh wow.
Stories of women collaborating, talking about the abuse that they suffered in the hands of narcissists and how they finally got out of that abuse.
Oh wow. Anything there? Where did you get the idea to come up with this book? Anything personal that you
Well,
experienced?
I have my personal story in there,
All
and
right.
a friend of mine, she's a publisher,
she asked me to collaborate and give my story. So I
Very
did.
nice.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna definitely pick this up. Where can we find your book?
Well, I'm on Amazon. I'll have my website out soon, and I have books out up in front.
All right.
Mhm.
And who are you here to see get honored?
Oh,
Anyone in particular?
No, I don't know the honorees
Okay.
personally,
Okay.
but I'm just excited to be here, and I'm on the board of the Gold Wellness, so
Oh,
yes,
right.
yes.
Well, I'm
so
so
I've known
glad you're here.
Deborah Dixon for a long time.
She's amazing.
She is,
She's
she
amazing.
is, she's fantastic.
Yes, yes. Well, I'm so glad that you are here.
Thank you.
And everybody get this book, right? We gotta learn how to stop narcissistic abuse, right?
Mhm,
Because it is
yes.
rampant right
Yes,
now.
yes,
It
and
is
it's not
rampant.
talked about as
and
much
it's
as the
subtle
physical.
too.
Very.
Sometimes you don't even know it's happening
Yes,
to
until
you,
it
right?
hits you. Yeah,
Mhm,
absolutely,
mhm.
absolutely.
Well, this is a very good topic, and I
you.
wish you all the best.
Thank
Have a
you.
wonderful evening.
Nice meeting you.
You too.
Take care.
All right, y'all. That's Cooking with Coco. I think that's a wrap for now, y'all. What y'all think? Maybe.
I'm jumping in there
Oh,
now.
there we go. All right, Angus.
Yes,
All right,
yes,
I'm
yes.
Coco.
How you doing?
Finally, get to meet you.
Yes, I'm Angus. I'm the man behind the scenes, to do a lot of things to help everybody else. So,
All right.
and I'm happy to be here today. I'm happy
Yes.
to 3 months of planning this
Wasn't
event.
that a long time coming, right? And we're finally here.
Yes, and we have a packed room.
Mm-hmm.
We have our honorees in the house.
Yes.
We have we're just about to start. We're getting started with
it
the
got
show.
so quiet
now.
just now, right?
Yeah, it got real quiet. But I'm definitely happy for the success of Deborah, and this is also culminating with her birthday. Her birthday
Isn't
was
that
last
something?
week.
Her birthday was last week.
So we're
Taurus in the house.
celebrating 20 years of her in business, the first annual Women's Gala,
Oh.
and her
And
birthday all in
birthday.
one.
Oh my goodness.
That's miraculous.
Yes, it's got to go
So,
down tonight. It's going down in
Deborah,
history. Deborah, this is for you.
This is for you.
You amazing, girl.
Happy birthday.
Taurus, fellow Taurus.
Look, I'm a Capricornian, so
Okay. All right.
But we vibe. We
There you
vibe.
go. There you go. But Deborah's the girl. We love Deborah.
Deborah's doing
Amazing.
This work. This event is so amazing.
Yes.
Keep up the great work.
Yes,
we have
yes,
many
yes.
more years.
Yes, I'm excited. Congratulations, Deborah. And happy belated birthday.
Birthday.
Good.
Thank you.
Yep.
Thank you.
Mhm. Good job. I don't know. Did we pause?
You didn't get a man.
Come on, hello. How are you?
Hi, I'm Donald Simpson.
Donald
How are you?
Simpson. I'm Coco. Welcome to
Coco.
Cooking with Coco.
Oh, hey, cooking with Coco.
Cooking with Coco. We about to cook.
Okay.
Where are you from?
I'm from Brooklyn.
Oh, you from Brooklyn?
Yes.
All right. And who are you here to honor?
Nikisha.
Nikisha.
Yeah, we do
all
the
right.
aerobics class now for
Yes.
about 15 years.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Long time.
Long time, yeah. It's a very good class.
Okay.
Very good
And how are
class.
you feeling doing the class with her over
Oh,
15
great,
years?
great, fantastic. It's
good.
free. It's in the community. She's
Mhm.
been there, and it's a good workout. The music's great.
I love it.
Yeah, it's about 60 women and me.
Oh, so you just having a
So
good
I'm just
time,
having a
right?
good time. For 15 years.
He having a good time, y'all.
Yeah, it's
I
also
love
really
it.
fantastic. Yeah.
All right. Well, what are you most excited about tonight?
Oh, just to be here to support Black women.
Yes.
That's all I'm about. I have 3 daughters and 3
Okay.
sons, and my thing is, the Black woman. Hey, thank God for
Yes,
the Black
gotta
woman.
protect
yeah,
her at all
yeah,
costs,
yeah,
right?
At all costs.
Yes. Well, I'm so glad you're here.
Yeah.
And
Well, I'm glad to
just
be here.
excited.
Yeah, sure.
It's gonna be a good night.
It's gonna be a great night.
All
Great
right.
night.
Well, thank you for
Okay,
stopping
thank you.
by.
Okay.
All right. Take care. All right, y'all. So that is the red carpet, Coco TV. They jacked my microphone and took my little piece off, y'all. So you can't see the Cooking with Coco, but y'all cooking with Coco.
that y'all was back there snapping them fans, clap them hands. So I'm gonna give everybody a minute to kind of get back to their seat. Can we kind of turn the mic down a little bit, because I got a lot of feedback. Thank you. Okay, tonight we are going to honor women who have led with purpose. Oh, no, they didn't.
Right.
Oh, no, they didn't.
Oh, yes, they did.
Whose phone is this? It would be. Okay, tonight we honor women who have led with purpose, served with heart, and built something that will outlast any title or trophy. Each of our honorees will be introduced. Afterwards, I will present them with their award. We're asking you to say a few words. You heard that? Few. 2 minutes. So that everybody is able to get their moment. Okay? So the first person is Allison Cohen, who is not here. She will be receiving the Rising Star Award. Allison Cohen is the founder and CEO of Blue Shore Human Resources, providing outsourced HR support to businesses across the United States. She specializes in compliance, employee relations, and workforce strategy, helping companies build strong, sustainable teams. She also serves on the board of directors for Resilience, supporting survivors through trauma-informed care and long-term recovery. She is not here, so we accept this in her honor. Y'all can still clap.
Yay! Thank you.
All right, we will make sure that Allison gets that. The next person, as I call your name, please make your way up, is Maria Davis, the Voice of Impact Award. Maria is a dedicated HIV/AIDS health advocate who has used her personal journey since her 1995 diagnosis to educate, empower, and uplift communities nationwide. As the founder of Can't Be Silenced and a spokesperson and community leader with multiple national and local organizations, she provides outreach, education, and vital resources to those impacted by HIV and AIDS. Through her advocacy, public speaking, and long-lasting community initiatives, Maria continues to break stigma and bridge the gap between health awareness and the arts. Let's give a big, big round of applause. You are very, very welcome. You give it up one more time for Maria. The Voice of Impact Award.
So I want to thank, first of all the honorees. We have some incredible women. Some of them I got to meet online when they had a special Zoom for us. I also like to thank Deborah, Ms. Dixon. I had the opportunity of just meeting her through a friend of mine named Parnell. So I thank you for this award. Voice of Impact. That is the perfect award for me because the name of my organization is Can't Be Silenced. But what I do want to say, we're in some troubling times right now. And we all need a word of encouragement. But the first thing I want to say is please take care of your health. Please take care of your health. Because your health is your wealth. And many people don't understand it. Not the $1 billion, not the bachelors or the masters, because you can have all of those accolades, and once you get an illness, you could be rich and all your money goes to your illness. So please take care of yourself now while you can. Get those health screenings. Please get out and vote. Very important. If we don't do nothing else in life to change this midterm around, we must get out. If you have friends, cousins, sisters, brothers, if you have a car, drive people, drive seniors to the polls, because this is our life depends on this. We all may have different views, but the most important thing is love.
because that's what God said to us. We have to love each other, love our neighbors, and that is so important. And I think we're loveless right now. I want to say we godless too, but that might stir up the pot a little bit. But some of us need to really reach down in our soul and think about what's happening to the other people. Because some people feel, you know, I'm a citizen here, blah, 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 blah. But if it's happening to somebody else, it can easily happen to you too. Yes. And so we have to remember that. And we must talk to our young people. And we must train our young people to take the positions that we've been gatekeepers of. I love my sister right here, Deborah Levine. She's been with me for a very long time through my HIV/AIDS diagnosis to the parties back in the day. But she has a whole host of young people at City College School of Public Health that she steps back and let the young people do the work because they are our future. So we must continue to pray. If you don't pray, okay, but that's what I do. And that's how I was able to sustain myself since 1998 AIDS diagnosis. God is good, I look good, I smell good, God bless you, and I love you.
Well, I'll say you do smell good. And you do got a voice of impact. Our next honoree is Rachel, I don't want to butcher it, Cayley. Rachel Cayley is the founder of the law office of Rachel L. Cayley, PC, and a seasoned litigation attorney with over 25 years of experience in the state and federal courts. I need you. She focuses on bankruptcy and personal injury law, guiding clients through every stage of the legal process with skill and dedication. Known for her commitment to individualized representation, Rachel combines legal expertise with a strong sense of community, delivering trusted advocacy and meaningful results for those she served. She will be receiving the Legal Excellence Award.
Thank you all. I want to start out by saying the importance of networking is extremely important. In any field, I don't care what area you do or whatever, whether it's medical services or anything. My friend Juan Pedroso in the back, I met him through a networking group. Through him, I met Athenia Rodney, whose lovely mother I had the pleasure to sit next to. And through Athenia, I met Deborah. So I am eternally grateful to the whole network, everyone else I've met here. Thank you very much. Tough speech to follow, but I do want to say the importance of giving back to community cannot be understated. I'm fortunate that I do speak Spanish well enough to help some of my clients. So I work with a organization, I live in Brooklyn, my office is in Brooklyn, and I work with an organization called Access Justice Brooklyn. And I take on pro bono cases for bankruptcy for those who really need it. I take on most of their Spanish clients because I speak Spanish well enough, with some help, but well enough to be able to take on some of those clients as well. It's important to give back to the community. We're all educated in whatever skills we have, and if you don't use them for good, don't have them. So, thank you all.
Y'all better clap for this attorney. You got cards, Rachel? Rachel, get your cards out, because you're going to get a lot of clients secretly. Just put them on the table. They're gonna grab them. Just slip it to them. The next honoree we have is Mitra Kalita. Did I say that right? I said it perfect. Okay, give me a hand. She will be receiving the Innovation in Media and Community Connection Award. Mitra is an award-winning journalist, author, and co-founder of URL Media and Epic Center, New York City, organizations serving, supporting, and centering BIPOC communities. Before launching her companies, she served as the senior vice president at CNN Digital, Her background also spans the LA Times, Quartz, and the Washington Post. She consulted on Apple TV, The Morning Show, co-produced the documentary Vice is Broke, and currently serves on the boards of the Philadelphia Inquirer, News Media Alliance, and the American Press Institute. A great, great bio. Great bio.
Thank you. I gotta say, like, it's gala season, but this is the best one I've been to because the dancing started before we even walked in the room. I mean, thank you. Please give it up for all of yourselves. I just want to say this award and our focus on health and communities of color is especially meaningful because Epicenter, our local news outlet in Queens, I know we've been talking about Manhattan a lot tonight, but let's give it up for Queens. And Brooklyn, I know I have some friends from Brooklyn in the house. You know, we launched in the middle of a health crisis and we relied on communities notably stitched together by women looking out for each other. So I want to take you back about 6 years as we launched. I was an executive at CNN. I'm working for the largest news organization on the planet. Our website gets millions of people every day, and yet we couldn't answer questions like, what hospital in New York City can I get a ventilator at? What do I do if both parents have COVID? What do I do with my children? Where can I get yeast in Jackson Heights, Queens? Is Patel Brothers or Key Food social distancing? And so the power of community building, as we've talked about tonight, has no power without a CNN, rather, I should flip that around. A CNN has no power compared to the power of local communities and their ability to answer those questions. And really, it was local networks that got us through the pandemic, which was largely, as I mentioned, built on the backs of the community ties that women have been binding for generations. We talk about COVID and our health crisis in the past tense. And I think that that's really dangerous because in my 30 plus years in media, we are facing multiple pandemics right now. We're in the middle of a mental health crisis. We're seeing economic upheaval. There's tech upheaval as well, disinformation on the internet, and of course, autocratic governments everywhere we turn. And so for us to talk about this crisis in the past tense feels a little too soon. I know we're celebrating tonight, but I do want to just introduce a little bit of that sobering reality. In my industry of journalism, I worry that our navel gazing has led us to kind of look at a crisis in media in a very singular way. And it's only by being closer to the ground over the last 6 years and exiting national and mainstream media that I've realized that news deserts are also healthcare deserts, are also transit deserts, and are food deserts. And the reality is that our problems are interconnected, and in many cases they are the same, but our solutions are also interdependent. And so I'm so honored to be among women tonight who I feel are pioneers in some of this solution building that we're seeing, the community building that is innovating our path forward. I have two asks just to leave you with. One is that we remain in solidarity with each other. We've never needed each other more. And the second, which might be a little bit, kind of not kind of the tone of what we're going for tonight, but to make sure that the financial support of our institutions and of us as individuals is something that we really prioritize. Because if we're in solidarity, but we're not financially supporting the institutions and the individuals and the communities doing the work, this all falls apart. And so I leave you with that. I am so, so grateful for this honor. I'm so honored to stand with my fellow honorees. And I just want to thank you from the bottom of my heart.
Now see, she came up here and gave a deep serious, now I can't even crack no joke. I should have made her go first. Our next honoree is Emmeline. Is it Emmeline? Emmeline Stewart. She is receiving the Perseverance Award. A filmmaker, entrepreneur, and founder of Stewart Cinema and Cafe, an independent theater concept redefining the role of cinema in community life. Beginning her career in filmmaking, she developed a deep commitment to storytelling and the cultural power of a film, an influence that led her to create her own theater. As the first Black Latina to own an independent movie theater in New York. I'll give that up. Emily has transformed Stewart Cinema into a vital community institution, offering accessible programming, free public events, and critical support for underserved populations. Her work extends beyond exhibition, positioning cinema as a space for connection, culture, and community care. She is also the founder of October Film Festival, widely recognized as a teaching festival dedicated to supporting and educating emerging filmmakers. She serves on the board of New York Women in Film and Television and Art House, contributing to the advancement of equity, education, and innovation across the film industry. She is currently expanding her vision with the opening of a new Stewart Cinema location, continuing her mission to bring inclusive, community-centered film experiences to underserved neighborhoods. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. It's such an honor to be here tonight. So I've gotten a lot of awards over the years because I am the first Afro-Latina to own a movie theater in New York. Could you imagine in 2026 that no one else that looks like me owns a movie theater? And so part of my mission is that I will not be the last, for sure. So when I was contacted about this award by this amazing woman who has tremendous vision, I thought, no one's ever given me an award for perseverance. And that's exactly what I was doing. I was trying to persevere. So I opened Stewart Cinema and Cafe in 2018. So 8 years ago, I built this movie theater in Greenpoint, Brooklyn. And I went ahead and expanded and built a second auditorium in the same building. So now I had 2 auditoriums and a cafe, and I was feeling good. I was like, okay. And 30 days after I opened that second auditorium, the landlord got $47 million for the building, and so he sold it and gave me 60 days to leave. And so at the time, when I got the notice, I thought, wow, this is bad. Like, this is really bad. I have 60 days. I just invested $250,000 building a new auditorium. And I spent 8 years building this audience and developing this community. I thought, wow, this really is bad. And then I went to bed and woke up the next day, and I'm like, okay, so this means I have to go bigger and better. So in 90 days, I built the theater we're in that I opened 11 days ago. That's perseverance. And so I had so many obstacles. So I went to the bank to try to get a loan to open this new location. And Regal is 3 blocks from me, so I can't get any money. I'm on Northern Boulevard, which is considered a highway, so there's no foot traffic. And so I continued because at the beginning I had the same problem. I couldn't get any funding. They were like, what are you going to do with a movie theater? You don't know anything about movie theaters. And honestly, I didn't. right? What I knew was that I wanted to show movies. So I built this place with the vision that I had for what a movie theater should be, right? And I don't eat popcorn and I don't like hot dogs. So when I built the theater, I served empanadas, tres leches, spicy Latin burgers, because I had to sneak potato chips into the theater, right? And I felt bad about that. And I thought, if I ever open a theater and I'm gonna have a stage and we'll have comedians and spoken word, and if somebody receives SNAP, their kids can come to the movies for $5, right? During COVID, I was the only movie theater that was allowed to stay open because I became essential. I used the theater for people to watch their loved ones being buried around the country because I could have 15 people in the theater. We gave out laptops so people could apply for unemployment. At 4 o'clock, we gave away all of our food. At 2 o'clock, we gave popcorn to all the kids, right? We installed DVD players in the seniors' homes and dropped off DVDs so they could watch movies, right? So we became essential. And what I've learned through that process is that you can do good and still be good as a business. I think we have been taught that business is about money. And that's great, right? We need money to operate. But there is money in serving. And so I'm here to tell you, whatever your dream is, you can do it. I remember I was afraid to dream so big. I was in corporate America, right? I had worked my way up to that office that I wanted and got there and was like, this sucks. This is terrible. I have no power, right? Because really, it's not about the money. It's about the power, the ability for you to influence, to create change. And so that is what Stewart Cinema is for me. It's a place where I can create change. Thank you again for this award.
I'd be scared to get on the mic. Inspirational, definitely. The next honoree is not here, but her mom, Anita, is here to accept it on her behalf. It is the Community Advocate Award for Athenia Rodney. Athenia is a visionary leader in cultural celebration, business growth, and transformational leadership. Through her work across major events, corporate spaces, and community initiatives, she brings strategy, clarity, and purpose to every stage. Her leadership is rooted in authenticity and deep commitment to empowering communities, creating impactful experiences that inspire growth, connection, and lasting change. You accept this on the behalf of your daughter.
So it is with great honor and privilege to receive this for my daughter, Athenia Rodney. She is a powerhouse, and she doesn't do it by herself. She is a person of faith, and none of us can do the work that we do for our people without faith. Okay? You walk by faith and not by sight. Let me tell you, there will be people out there to put you down, to say that you can't do it. But there's this light that brightens up on the inside of you that talks to you, and it tells you that my people need me. That voice speaks to you, and it manifests in you so that you can be great. Yes. So I speak greatness over my children. This is Athenia. This is greatness. Okay? I speak greatness over each and every one of them. My grandkids. I'm a community mom. Okay? They call me Ma Fisher or Ma Anita, Ma Anna. And it's like, because I serve my community. I worked in government for 14 years as a representative for the community and all the community services. And for each person that I served, I gave a little piece of me. But it wasn't just me. It was that light that burns in each and every one of us. Don't you dare think that you're doing this on your own, because you can't. So you step forward, you say, I will and I can. And nobody is going to take that from me. Step into your greatness. Own it. It is you. It is yours. Embrace it. Don't let nobody take it from you. And you'll see how everybody will fall into place to help it manifest. And we come together as a network so that we can align, and that light's going to shine ever so bright. Thank you.
Well, she made everybody get in line. She spoke with authority. That was an old school mama. When she spoke, the whole neighborhood listened. Okay. Okay. You ready? You ready? Because I heard that half the room came for this person. Half the room. So you already know who I'm talking about. Nikisha Smith. Make your way in the boot and all. Community Health Leadership Award. Now, how you going to get the Health Leadership Award you in this booth? It ain't stop you though. That she had her boot on the ground. Nikisha Smith is the founder of Always Fit for Life and a dedicated wellness leader who turned her personal transformation into a mission to uplift others. She empowers communities through fitness, nutrition, and mindset, helping individuals build strength, resilience, and healthier lives. Her work extends beyond the gym, creating spaces that support mental, physical, and emotional well-being, while inspiring people of all ages to move with purpose and live with intention. Y'all give it up for Nikisha Smith.
Good evening, everybody. I have a question, and certain people will know how to answer. How you doing? How you doing? So the response is always fit, meaning that I'm going to take care of myself. I am a priority and not an option. I'm going to take care of myself emotionally, physically, spiritually, mentally, in any way that I can. I'm going to be intentional about how I live. First and foremost, I want to give honor to God. Without God, none of this is possible. Yeah, that part. And then I want to honor Miss Deborah Dixon Anderson for having this space for us. And congratulations to you and to all the other honorees. I also want to acknowledge my partner, my wife, Andrea, who has been by my side through this whole journey, and all of my Always Fit supporters. I just want to take a moment to say thank you. Being here tonight reminds me of why Always Fit was created in the first place. This journey started with a simple mission to bring health and wellness and community together, especially in a place where people need it the most. I'm incredibly grateful to everyone who supports this movement, our participants, community partners, and the sisters and brothers who show up week after week. Your energy, your dedication, and the belief in what we're doing keeps this vision alive. Wellness is more than just exercise. It is about healing and connection, encouragement and empowering people to take care of their bodies and their minds and their spirits. Through Always Fit, we've been able to reach adults, seniors, and communities across New York City and way beyond, all the way to Africa. Helping people move, smile, and feel stronger together. None of this would be possible without God's grace. The support of this community, every class attended, every encouraging word, every drop of sweat, every beat that drops to keep us moving, every partnership that helps us to continue to grow and impact lives. So from the bottom of my heart, the deepest parts of my soul, and try not to cry, thank you for believing in this mission and being the best part of Always Fit. Together we are proving that wellness truly belongs to everyone. Thank you.
Always Fit. I'm gonna tell you, as I go through here and I'm looking at this, I got somebody to keep me fit. I got somebody to write my story, somebody to show it in a movie theater and eat empanadas. I got somebody to represent me legally if I get in trouble. I'm just gonna take all of these with me right now. And y'all just put your phone number in here so I can call y'all when I need something for all these strong women in here. Y'all give it up one more time for all of these powerful, strong, inspirational women. Y'all can stand up because they deserve every bit of their flowers while they are here to smell them. That's the part that we need to keep in mind. We would like, after I call up the board, I'm going to need all the honorees to come up for a group photo. So I need the Gold Wellness Circle Board. Can you please come up? You done took your shoes off, just slip them on. Oh, come on up here barefoot. It's okay, we family now. They don't care if you got no shoes on.
All right, I am so blessed to have a wonderful board for Gold Wellness Circle. It's a nonprofit that I started during COVID, and I started teaching Zumba classes on online, on Zoom. And people were coming because everybody was missing a sense of community. And then when things got better, we went outside, we were teaching Zumba, we did yoga, we did meditation. Now we do fundraisers for breast cancer awareness and for Alzheimer's caregiver, 2 personal missions that I know very well. But we also do food insecurity. We love taking care, helping kids who come from homeless circumstances and their schools are suffering because their teachers are taking care of them, feeding them, because when they go home, they may not have anything to eat until they come back to school. What do they do over the weekend? So those schools do not have the resources that they need. So we like to bring people together to donate tablets or flat screens and stuff like that to the schools. So this year we're doing our summer wellness programming. I love our board of powerful ladies. We have Robin Ross, give it up. We have Eula Guest, Dawn Adams. And then, do we have anybody else? Let me see in the back. Okay. Yeah, we had some others. Tiffany and Lisa were not able to make it tonight, but they're phenomenal. We're always trying to build our board. They bring such wonderful energy and just helping to build our programming and initiatives is really important. So what our personal request of you is please think about us for donations. We have QR codes and everything at the table because to put these programs together takes money. So we're always looking for, grants and where can we get more money to be able to pay our instructors when they're teaching classes or when we're trying to find venues to continue this programming or to pay for backpacks around, back to school or toy drives. So we need your help for that. And so I just wanted to bring up our beautiful board up here. And please don't forget our vendors, because Eula's a wonderful author. Stop at her table. We got Juan Pedrosa back there. He is my bookkeeper, as well as Athenia's for the past 7-8 years. He is fantastic. He'll keep you out of trouble. That's my guy right there. And then we have Chad with New York Life. So please stop at their tables. We don't want them to be window dressing. Make sure you get up, get their information, reach out to them. If you need help with investments and business and everything like that, you can talk to Chad. So don't forget about our vendors. You know, we need to support them because they supported us with this event. And so that's really important to remember them. We are going to take some pictures as well. And I just, you know, I'm so full because here's one of my charges to you, and it's a charge to myself, is to do something at least once a week or every other day that scares the hell out of you. Because this right here, doing an event with 100 people, scared the hell out of me. Seriously, this is a true story. And so 2 people encouraged me to put this together. One is Athenia Rodney, and the other one is Katani Gray. Well before Athenia, Katani was like, your events need to have 100 people, 200 people. And I'm like, I just want to keep doing my little 25 to 50 person events. I'm good, girl. I don't want to do all that. But it's impactful, it's powerful, and we want to honor women that don't typically get honored. They're not always getting these awards, and sometimes they get overlooked. And so we think this is important. So next year, we already got the date. Okay, next year, 2027, in May, we want to do this event again. So if you're interested, you can sign up on list. We have a list and everything, and we're gonna do a holiday event also in December. I have to thank my Juneteenth family because they're amazing, and Juneteenth is coming up next month. They do one of the biggest Juneteenths in New York City, and I'm proud to be on that board for the past 3 years. So pick up some of their flyers because they're promoting their Juneteenth next year. They have the virtual summit that's going to be online, and then they have the Juneteenth Festival June 20th, right, on Saturday. So please, so my Juneteenth family has been very, very supportive, meeting with me, feeding me ideas about this event that I couldn't always visualize, but they did. And so sometimes they help me with shaping it, and we all kind of took a piece of this. And just, you know, partnership is so important. And people sometimes don't want to partner. And we're in a time in our world, in our country, where we have to care about each other. And we have to partner, and we have to partner with people. Everybody doesn't have to look like each other or worship the same, but we're neighbors. We live in the most diverse part of the country up here. And we should learn how to work together and to love each other and find a way to be able to help each other. And sometimes we have to get past that situation where somebody did you wrong, so you don't want to do it again. So I'm not going to partner with anybody. Sometimes you hurt yourself when you do that. So I want to thank the people who came to help with this event. Did you not love that Ruth Kendall and her beautiful voice? I mean, we gotta uplift our young people, man. What a talent, what a gift. What a gift. My cousin, DJ Fleetwood, in the house, making sure the electric slide was happening. It's my first cousin and his family who came, so thank you. They came from Connecticut but to support me. So that's not an easy thing to do. Our wonderful gala committee has been fantastic. We got Devry and Coco and Callie, and who else do we have? Who else? Angus and Roger. We have a bunch of people, and if I'm missing someone, please forgive me. It's my brain. I'm trying to remember everything. Our beautiful honorees, keep doing what you're doing, and let's do some stuff together. Let's do some stuff together. Let's make some magic happen together. We can do this. We got this. So I wanted to make sure that I thanked all of our partners. So you'll see their logos on here. If you look, you'll see, of course, you'll see my logos here, Light of Gold PR and Gold Business Connect. Don't forget, we're trying to pull some businesses together for this FIFA World Cup. Let's do some brand activations and let's go get some money. Let's make it happen. Wonderful Juneteenth. Please support them next month. They're doing all this great stuff for Juneteenth. The K District and Katania Gray, please support her business. Go Wellness Circle. The Greenwich Village Chelsea Chamber also has been a wonderful partner as well for this event. And how many of y'all did not love Miss Dawn as your MC? Did she not rock the house up in here? She made it happen. She took it over. And let me tell you, her and Katani worked like beasts to transform this room. This is a classroom in a college, in a university. It looks like a gala space, doesn't it? Right? Right? So it's amazing what they've been able to do. So keep us in mind if you need help with your PR, your marketing. We got kiosks that we advertise all of our wonderful honorees on. So we do that now. A lot of the kiosks advertising. We do press and branding and marketing and all this great stuff, promotions, and these events where we like to uplift people. That's important to us. Roger, our live stream engineer. So all of this is going to be on YouTube. Okay, so on YouTube, Facebook, and LinkedIn. Coco rocked our red carpet. Girl, did she just went ahead and interview everyone? Where's Mr. Adnan? There he is. Let me tell you, this brother and I have known each other for almost 20 years. And he was just, he's built a whole media empire to 1 million views. He's amazing. And he came out to support me because we were always networking in the same places. Our hair may have changed colors over the past 20 years, but we still here. Okay, and so thank you so much for being here and supporting us. And I have to say this, Mercy University, Miss Ebony, and the IT staff and the people who made the food. We did an event here 3 years ago and they remembered and they said, we loved your event, we want to work with you again. You know, so I'm here, I want to come back here and do some more events. Guess what we need? We need vendors, we need people to come, we need sponsors, we need you. We need your help, we need your money. Look, there's no shame in my game. So I got QR codes and business cards. You all have gift bags and my information is in there. We are going to reach out to you because we want to work with every one of you because it's all about partnership. It's all about, everything that I do is about community and relationship. It's all about relationships. I can go back 10, 20 years, 15 years. I have past interns that still reach out to me from years ago, whose weddings I've gone to. So for me, it's all about relationship. It's all about people. So let's go ahead and make some things happen together. So I'm going to turn this back over to Miss Dawn. We need a quick picture. It's 8:30. I want to get some dancing left because I know we got Carl back there. DJ Fleetwood is back there. I have to stop calling him Carl because he's my cousin. We grew up together. So forgive me, DJ Fleetwood. Sorry. But you always going to be my cousin Carl, okay? So we want to take our picture together with all the honorees.
So if all the honorees could come up to the front, we're going to move the podium to the side. If one of the two of the gentlemen can help me kind of move this over to the side so they can all take their pictures. This will become your boots on the ground dance floor. Yeah, we're going to move this. If y'all can slide it, push it over. I don't think it's locked. There we go. DJ, if you could give us a little music behind there. I know you had something ready.